Hey, I got a new one from Floyds. Zombie Ice. I didn't know this existed until I saw it at the store today. This is a 19.2 ounce stovepipe can, and I guess it's basically double zombie dust. They say undead double pale ale. Don't say double IPA. It's 8.5%, and just uses a lot of citra hops. And what's cool is that it's somewhat fresh. I guess this is going to be a year-round thing from them now. But yeah, this is I guess the first batch, February 16th. So that's about a month ago. um, I don't really know what to expect that much, except zombie dust like big beer. Looks like zombie dust. You use just a hint of caramel malt in there, probably. The bottom of this glass is always slightly dirty. There it is. And $3.50 for a big can of this is pretty good deal. That's what I've been noticing over the past few years is that, of course, some craft beer, the really special stuff, big barrel aged stouts and triple IPAs or quadruple IPAs, those things are just getting very expensive, especially for the most highly sought after stuff. But then some of the more mass produced craft beers now very similar in price to Bud Light or Corona. Yeah, this is probably would it's better like alcohol per ounce. It's probably better to get this than to get Bud Ice, which is kind of what they're playing off of Zombie Ice. But this beer is not malt liquor, and it smells like not very explosive. I occasionally get zombie dust and it's good, but I feel like I don't know if it's changed a bunch. It's definitely bigger batches. Or if just back in the old days, everyone just loved, like, Citra was just mind blowing to everyone for like 5-10 years. Doesn't smell bad. There's a little bit of booze in there. But it smells like zombie dust. There's a little bit of a muskiness. I feel like I should pour more in this glass. It's like a glass smell or something. There you go. Looks a lot like zombie dust, actually. And it has that, like, touch of candy citra, touch of brown sugariness. Very sweet, orange, syrupy sort of thing. Like fake orange, almost like orange popsicle. And maybe just like a hint of some sort of resinous spiciness. But it's not a gigantic aroma. And I think the zombie dust was just because it was one of the first to use all citra, but also make it a little bit less bitter, a little bit sweeter. So it just brings out the fruitiness of the citra, and that's what this one does. And the taste has definitely got some big, sticky, icky candy-like sort of stuff happening. It's not very dank, but there's some of that going on. Yeah, I'm getting more brown sugary sort of malt now. Very easy to drink. Very clean. Now it's warming up my throat a little bit. But I bet you could give this to a lot of people and they'd just be like, oh, just it's zombie dust. Until you start feeling it. But yeah, it's just Floyd's character. And it's good. I'm trying to think, like, how does it compare to something like, I don't know. To, like, playing the Elder, it's not as bitter. But not so far off, just very different hop, I guess. Now it feels pretty nice. It's pretty soft. It's a little bit silky almost. Carbonation, about average. There are some little tiny particulates in there. And actually is giving me a little bit like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale vibes. It's like kind of like Floyd's brewed a bigger Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, but then heavily hopped it with Citra. Like I'm getting there's some good hop character in here. But it's weird because I'm still getting every once in a while like a slight caramelly brown sugar sort of thing, but it's like not doesn't carry through to be a rich sweet malty beer. As you can see, it's not very dark. But it looks like similar color to Sierra Nevada. I just wish I had more aroma. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever buy this one again, but I had to try it. I'd probably give it a 4. Bye bye.